You dealt drugs, you did drugs, and you got robbed by a drug dealer.
Yeah, I didn't.
You played all the parts in that movie.
I didn't really ever deal drugs.
Right.
I lived with a drug dealer. I lived with a guy that sold weed.
Right.
It's like weird to call him a drug dealer.
Right.
Drug
You watched
dealers,
the house.
I was like the guy on the couch.
You were playing the video games with the drug dealer in between.
I was the lobby.
Right.
While Amir was
Can I get you a coffee or drink?
Yeah. Well, he would. I would load the bubbler. Yeah. We'd play like some, home run derby on PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
And I was funny.
Yeah.
So I was like the secretary.
Yeah.
Mr. Amir is weighing out your £1/4, honey. Take a seat. Is this your first time buying from him? It comes from Victoria, British Columbia.
Yeah, that's all I did.
I love
And then
that.
occasionally he was such a dick to me. And we were friends, but he was like a dick. He was very Long Island, so he was a dick.
Oh, he's from Long Island.
Yeah, and he
Fucking
would.
Long Island kids.
He would be like, "Yo, I'll give you an eighth for like $40." Like that was the discount he was getting me. But he had 5 pounds of weed in his room.
Right.
So he would leave, and I'd just go weigh out an eighth, and then sell it to someone at the radio station. Keep the $50 so I had drinking money, and then I'd take a quarter.
So you did a little drug dealing.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. You helped him out. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. I definitely helped him out
Yeah.
because it benefited me.
Right.
But I never wanted to be like, dude, when we got robbed, the guy that he got his weed from showed up, and I don't know if I ever told you this. He looked like Napoleon Dynamite, but he carried a Desert Eagle on him.
No.
I was just talking to my friend Mike about this.
Yeah.
When I did a show in Jersey, because my friend Mike, who knew all these people, was like, yeah, dude.
And this was at University of Arizona.
That was in Tucson.
Yeah.
Guy would always have a fucking Desert Eagle in his back waist or whatever, and he looked like a dork. And then my roommate was like, yeah, I wouldn't fuck with him. He's fucking crazy. But when we got robbed, he called him to be like, yeah, because I think half the weight was on front. So he had like...
What does that mean?
Like he fronted him the weed. So you pay me after you sell it.
Right.
So half, it got, So Amir had to make a tough call.
Right.
He's like, yo, we got robbed.
Right.
And then the guy's like, I'm going to send someone over so they don't come back in case they're going to come back. And this fucking giant truck came in our back. We lived off a dirt road off like Mountain and Elm. If you know Tucson. We lived off Mountain and Elm.
I don't know Tucson.
But someone's going to listen to this and they're going to be like, oh, fuck. That dirt road, that's where they drove away. They took my car and they drove away. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck.
They took the keys from the house.
Oh, dude, I was hog-tied in the living room for 20 minutes.
When a dude hog-ties you.
You're very nice about it.
He was nice about it?
No, I was nice to him about it.
You offered your hands.
Yeah, if you watch, I did the story as a bit on This Is Not Happening. That's pretty much the 100% truth.
Right.
Where like the dude pulled a gun on me and I was very like, what's up?
Right.
What do you need? Because it's,
Right.
I'm not going
to. I've had a gun pulled up.
Yeah,
you
got shot.
You turn into, not to continue.
Customer service.
Yeah, you were just customer service.
How can I help you?
How can I help you?
Well, what would you like?
Yeah, please,
Oh my God, you have a gun. I didn't know you were a gun carrying member. I'm Dan. I'm going to lay down. I'm very docile. I'm like a feigning goat.
Yeah, you are aware you were going to be Yelp reviewed.
But the whiteness in me came out because I was starting to get annoyed because he kept being like, he was fucking with me. Like, he wasn't cool about it.
You started to complain about it?
Yo,
like,
dude.
Come on, sir.
Yeah, you start breathing enough carpet after a while. And he's like, where's the fuck? He was like a cholo. And he's like, where's the fucking money, white boy?
Where's the fucking money?
And he's like, where's the money, white boy? And I'm like, I don't know. And I started getting huffy. I get huffy. That's how my mom gets.
Sir, I told you
but when you're raised,
I don't work here.
When you're raised by a white lady, and only a white lady, you get that.
Right.
You get that like, I was told that and so I fucking,
right,
I got
your dad's not around to be like, son,
yes,
some people.
You don't have a man to be there to be like, shut up, you sound like a bitch.
Yeah, he's got a gun, he's robbing you.
And this dude was like a pro. He was a pro. This wasn't like, hey man, fucking get down on the ground. The guy was like, what's like that cold, you've been around dangerous people.
Yeah.
They have a very like, I'm not scared of this.
There's no warmth. There's
no warmth.
Yeah,
very cold.
You feel alone.
Yes.
You feel very alone.
Yes. So immediately I'm like, guy, you call the shots. So he put me in wrist restraints behind my back and then duct taped my feet together. So he didn't get legs not a true, from Colorado.
Right.
It ain't a true hog-tied. Son, let me show you where you're going wrong.
Did you ever go like, hey, I'm not going to cause any problems. You don't really need to do this. Yeah.
I can just sit on the couch.
I can just sit.
when I saw how professional he was, I was like, oh, just shut the fuck up. Let him. It's like a wasp. You're like, just let him go away.
Right.
Like it's like flying around you. It's like if I interfere, it's going to make things 10 times worse.
Right.
And he busted out a big duffel bag, like an army duffel bag immediately, and just cleared my DVDs and my PlayStation 2 games, and was like going around the house. He took my bubbler, threw it in there. He was like, whatever looked expensive.
Well, joke's on him because those things were only valuable for a couple more years.
Suck my dick.
Yeah,
it's all
it's like-
downloadable now, you idiot. But the guy was just like, I don't give a fuck. I was a college white boy. This was easy pickings for him.
Yeah.
And I wasn't going to make it hard for him.
Right.
All I wanted to do was smoke a cigarette.
Where was the other guy?
So when we left, which I detail it in the story.
Where was Mr. Long Island?
Yo, so I build it up in the bit, but it's true. I went to the bank to do laundry. I turned $10 into $10 in quarters because I was going to go to our old apartment complex to do laundry.
Coinstar.
I just went to Wells Fargo and I gave him $10 and they gave me $10 in quarters.
Oh, not even the machine. You spoke to a person.
I had to go to like get it because it was too much.
Yeah.
It was like $10, and I had 6 loads of laundry in my car.
Right.
And then
First of all, I
Amir,
just gotta say, I love this era in life.
it sucked.
This era in life is just like when
A phone could have taken care of everything.
Yeah, but you're also like you're in between childhood and adulthood.
Yeah.
You're not thinking about goals or what you're gonna do. You're just living with a drug dealer.
I was just started doing stand up.
Just started doing comedy.
2000
You were banging some woman.
5.
Yeah, you were banging that woman who used to put the songs in the car.
Oh, Sweet Dawn from Tucson.
From Tucson.
And I wasn't banging her.
No.
She was an older lady.
Yeah.
And we would,
There are no young Dawns.
There's no, Dawn, you're born at 35. She, man, she was just a lady that liked rock and roll and would blow me for CDs. And, whoo, holy shit, dude. That was wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like if I would have messed around with her too much, I might have been killed by like a trucker.
Right.
Like I think that's kind of where it would have happened.
She would blow you on the side of the road sometimes.
Behind an auto zone.
Yeah. You've come a long way.
Dude, I was trash. I saw trash. So I had the quarters, and then Amir called me, and he's like, "Yo, come over here." There's like, I do this face.
Yeah, it's kind of
that's what. But that's what Amir does. If anyone knows him, I'm not gonna give his last name. I'm not gonna blow up his shit. But like when he gets nervous, he's like, "Yo, you mad at me?" Like when he knows he does something wrong, his eye crinks.
Yeah.
And so one of my best friends, Mark, that's always our impression of him. Where he's like, "Yo, Soda, yo, you mad at me?" And
I think when someone says, "Are you mad at me?" they did something wrong, because I was watching this documentary about that guy who's the husband of the Real Housewives Beverly Hills.
Oh, the guy that took all the settlement
Guy
money.
took all the money,
fucking blew
and
it?
that's what he would call his clients. He was stealing their
you
money,
mad at me?
and he'd call them and be like, "What's wrong? Are you mad at me?" Mm-hmm. And it's like,
Think about that.
Yeah.
That's actually a really good point. Because when people are like, "What's up, baby?
Yeah.
Are you mad at me?"
Yeah.
He just came back from.
It's like, why? Are you guilty of something? Why would I be mad at
Were
you?
you just fucking a stripper?
Yeah, like what?
Hey,
yeah.
baby. Are you mad at me that I'm stealing your life insurance money? Yeah, I'm pretty pissed.
Yeah. So he called you up.
But he's like, "Hey, come by. There's some shady guys outside. Just drive around and see if they're like out there." And that's what I did.
Yeah.
And I pulled up, and it was this tall white dude with like covered in tattoos and this short cholo. And I was like, "What's up, guys?" And they're like, "What's up? Does Tommy Green live around here?" That's what they said. That was exactly the name.
Yeah.
They go, "Tommy Green live around here?" I go, No, I know Tommy's living around here. And they're like, "All right, thanks, man." And they walked away. I went upstairs. I was playing Fight Night Round 2 on PlayStation 2. It's like 45 minutes later, smoking weed. Amir's like, "Yo, I'm going to do the deal." He's like, he's going to meet me outside. So, yo, you want to walk me outside? And I was like, "What do you mean?" And he's like, "Yo, like, walk me to the car." And he convinced me. Amir's very smart.
Yeah.
So he's very good at talking people into shit.
Yeah.
And I want to please everybody.
Right.
So he's like, "Why don't you put the gun in your waistband and you could walk me to the car?"
Yeah.
And that way, the way he explained it was like, if they have a knife, you have a gun. And I was like, yeah, that does add up.
He's smart.
Yeah,
That does make sense.
Sure
Yeah.
thing, boss.
Yeah.
I was built to call him boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, boss.
Yeah, you were that was boss. Yeah,
Yeah, boss.
Yeah,
Walk in your car, boss.
Yeah, boss. Yeah.
And then I die because I'm a henchman. I have
Sure, boss,
I have
yeah.
henchman brain.
Yeah.
Right.
Now if they point their gun at you, yeah, boss.
Oh, gee, boss, we're gonna make a lot of money off this score.
So we step outside, and we lived on the second floor, and we had these like metal stairs. And he had a bag with all the weed in it, and he was first. I was second. Thank fucking God, because I would have been dead.
Right.
And he went first, and the white dude came around the corner, gun drawn, and like pushed Amir and grabbed the bag and took off down. But I just saw him come around, and then followed was that 5'4" fucking
Cholo.
blood in, blood out.
Yeah.
Who was just right on me.
Yeah.
Just gun right on me, and you're like,
Don't move,
and then
eh?
the second I did that, my shirt went up, and he saw the gun.
Ooh.
And I was like, well, we
You're
have
like,
ourselves.
It doesn't look like what you think it looks like.
And he was like, he just kept going, put your hands down. Put your fucking hands down. And I was like, oh, okay. Oh, God. Does this mean I die?
Yeah.
Does this mean I die? Yeah. And then, you know, like if you want to hear like the full details of the story, but it went through and he ended up taking my car keys, starting my car, and then going downstairs and I
So
heard
he
him.
patted you down, he took it out. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the punchline. I don't want to ruin the punchline, but the punchline is he found the change.
Right.
And he was like, I've never seen a criminal more disappointed. He was like, he was just wading through quarters. Because I had cargo shorts on.
Yeah.
I'm a white dude in Arizona.
Yeah.
So I had cargo shorts on. And he was like, oh, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
He's just fucking pulling through it.